Well, hello, my tentacle-loving fiends and fiendish plots out there. How are we all doing? Yes, I'm back. I'm back from my dark, dank hole. I don't know where it's been. I don't know where you've been. I don't know where I've been, but I'm back. I'm hiding. I'm not hiding anymore, but I'm here. So, and because I'm here, there's actually for once me talking about something that's sort of important. Um, and if you are a anime loving fiend like I am, you know all about Crunchyroll. Now, a lot of people don't know some of the crap that Crunchyroll's currently got going on and some of the issues that's going on right now. But that's why I'm here and so many others like me. So, a quick history lesson. So, just for those who didn't, haven't been staying abridged of what's going on. Sony purchased Crunchyroll from AT&T and Warner Media back in 2021 at about the tune of $1.18 billion in cash. And then Sony merged Funimation, which they had already owned previously, with Crunchyroll services for a variety of reasons, mainly to streamline their streaming processes. Now, for those who may be kind of curious to what's going on, Crunchyroll is one of the largest providers for subbed and dubbed anime in the U.S. legally, since they have access to Funimation's studio and all that fun stuff, and they've got so many other titles. And some of us also haven't forgotten that the more illicit background of Crunchyroll from the early 2010s, along with Databayo, we remember. But Crunchyroll is one of the biggest anime providers legally in the US. Um, but why is that? Why does that matter? Why does that matter? Well, Sony gathered user data from Crunchyroll and sold that information to Facebook, Meta, and other third-party sites, probably like Twitter and God knows what else. Sorry, X. Um, and, that was without anyone's consent. That's without anyone's knowledge of what was going on. They sold our information. They sent it off to a wild, dark hole to God knows what happens. And let me tell you, the only one who sells their information is me. I sell my own information. If the price is right. But that's kind of a big issue is they sold our personal information. And it came up last September in a lawsuit that was filed. I'm not sure the exact date when it was filed, but it was filed 2022, claiming that Sony and Crunchyroll violated the U.S. Video Privacy Protection Act. Um, some of the information that was sold potentially, because there's no exact details on that, was payment methods, email user data, all the fun stuff, all the fun stuff of life, and especially since Crunchyroll accepts a variety of payments, including PayPal and Venmo, that could be a really big issue. That could be a really, really big issue, especially since Sony did sell that data and information. Now, mind you, Sony in the the initial settlement hearing back on September 15th of this year, 2023, claims they didn't violate any law, but they are settling the lawsuit for roughly about $16 million. And in the paperwork for that it says users who were subbed to Crunchyroll between September 8th, 2020 and September 20th, 2023 are eligible for a portion of the settlement, estimated to be about $30 at this current time. Now, I'm going to put an asterisk right there, and I want you to keep note of that asterisk. We'll get to that here in a minute. The final approval for the hearing is set December 19th of this year, so December 19th, 2023. And after that final approval hearing, it will be 90 days after that for anyone who files for the settlement lawsuit. Will receive either a check, payment via PayPal or via Venmo. Yes, you can get paid via PayPal or Venmo instead of just a physical check. Another thing to note there. Um, Now, for filing for the lawsuit, because filing for the settlement lawsuit, because it's being covered by a variety of sites, but who pays attention to the Verge or Cnet or Variety anymore? You want to go to, and I will provide links for people that may need it. You want to go to to www.crvppa.settlement.com. And again, I'm going to provide links. And I'm going to remind you again, you have until December 12th to file. December 12th, 2023 to file, if you want to be part of the settlement. And that's going to bring us over to the happy-go-lucky website that is hosting that, and there we go. So the happy website of Beltran et al. Versus Sony Pictures Entertainment Inc., DBA, Crunchyroll. Um, and we're gonna dive right into the first thing here is that asterisk. So it's because as I noted previously, it's saying if you were a subbed user for Crunchyroll in the last in the time frame of September 8th, 2020 to September 20th, 23. But it says here on the official website for the law firm that is representing in this matter in the lawsuit was a registered user of an online website, mobile app, or any video on demand service app owned, controlled, or operated by Crunchyroll. So that's not saying you are a paid user, you're just a registered user, because you can be a registered user for different things, a variety of different things. But the other note to that is you had to have viewed videos on the website, mobile app, or any on demand video service or app owned, controlled, or operated by Crunchyroll. Since Crunchyroll has taken over a lot of the Funimation streaming stuff too, that may potentially affect Funimation users, but that's a whole nother legal round of things that I'm not diving into that. I'm just following the Crunchyroll stuff here. So if you were a user between September 8th, 2020 and September 20th, 2023, a registered user, and you viewed any of the videos on the website, mobile app, or any of the on-demand video services that are controlled by Crunchyroll, you qualify for this. All right. So now to dive into the next part real quick, because again, it does mention the $30 approximately, but the amount is not known and could be more or less. Depends on how many people file. You have until the 12th of December this year to file a claim. It's the only way to receive payment. You can exclude yourself or object to the settlement and to this case by November 27th. So you have until November 27th to either exclude yourself, which allows you to retain your rights and to potentially pursue legal action later on, or to object to the settlement, as you can see here, on why you want to exclude or why you want to object. You can also go to the hearing on December 19th, 2023, the final hearing, to ask to speak to the court about your opinion of this settlement, to either get a larger portion, a smaller portion, to maybe that's, it's not enough money, or to get not, to figure out what's going on. Ultimately, you can also do nothing, but who wants to do nothing? So that's all here. That's the website, and I'll make sure I, get that posted in there and for everyone. But me being me, I went to go submit my claim because there's a nice, happy, click here to safely secure, release, submit a claim form. The hell is this? Class member ID, and I've tried a couple different times to like get into this, and there's no information. I'm gonna continue digging around, but I was a little annoyed by this, so I'm like, how the hell do I file for that? Well, I scrolled all the way down here because you got the class action complaint, first amended complaint, and then the claim form, which brings up over here the actual form you have to fill out. Now, this is a nice, happy PDF file you can download, fill out, and send in. You can submit it online or mail it to the Kroll Settlement Administration LLC. You do have to provide the email address that was part of the Crunchyroll account to make sure it is actually you and that it's actually you. And you have a email address that you want to be contacted at, all this information to be able to file for this claim. Again, you have until December 12th, and it has to be postmarked on or before December 12th, or submitted online or before December 12th, 2023. I highly advise, since it is a little bit of a hassle to file it, you hop on and getting this done, and get it sorted out as quick as possible, because I mean, $30 is $30. So basically, you could turn around and use that money to pay for your Crunchyroll sub for 2 months if you wanted to. Make Sony pay for their own service for 2 months. Or you could use it for whatever. I'm just trying to make sure to help you find out what to do, how to do it, and where to do it, and what needs to be done. Because not all of us tentacle, nightmares, as you can see in Baldur's Gate 3, are evil. Some of us just want to have a little fun. Until next time, everyone, have a good rest of your day, have a good week, and stay safe out there, please.